Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shell Craft One and my old barn door and barn door treasures on eBay and Digital Diane Designs on Etsy for digitals only. And today I'm just working in my Sweet Romance series of journals, and I need to make some ephemera, and I hadn't got to make a video in a few days, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to turn the camera on and I'm just going to let y'all craft along with me. So that's what we're doing today. Nothing special, just working along in our journal. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to move these and get set up so that we can make some fun stuff. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, I need to make some pockets to go in to my my skinny journal. So, and when I say skinny journal, let me just show you. Hang on. Okay, so these are both flip-flop journals. But this one's made out of wider envelopes. So it has, a little bit more real estate width-wise. And it's a little shorter than this one, which basically they're both about the same height. But this one's just a little bit skinnier because it's made out of the skinnier envelopes. So that's what I'm talking about when I say I need to make some skinny pockets. So that's what we're going to do here. So basically this is just a piece of scrap printer paper. I printed this off when I did my vintage linens. They're in my shop if you'd like to see those. And so I don't want to waste my paper because this is thicker paper. It's a good, it is a copy paper, but it's a good thick paper. So basically, I want something that's going to be about 3 inches wide. So here's my 3-inch mark. So I'm just going to take my ruler and sit it here at 3 inches. And I'm just going to rip this piece of paper. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of them because I have 2 journals I'm working on, and then we can save this and make a little tag or something out of it, and that way we don't waste our paper. We use and reuse and recycle and all that good stuff. Okay, so these are going to be super simple pockets. I just want them to be like a fold up pocket. So I'm going to fold the bottom up, not measuring. Y'all know I don't really measure. And then I think what I want to do is I want this one to hang over the page. Okay, so it'll be like it's gonna hang on your page. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna fold down a little bit right here, maybe an inch, maybe a little bit wider. Yeah, about an inch. So, and that just gives it a little something to sit over the page. And then I think maybe I might glue this one to it, and we could do a double pocket that hangs over the page. Let's do that because I like that idea. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here, y'all. I don't have a plan or nothing like that. I just thought I would craft with y'all today. So I hope that y'all are all doing well. I hadn't got to talk to you in a few days, so I hope everybody's doing good. I hope that you're not freezing to death where you are, because I'm cold where I'm at. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these two together. So I'm just going to put a little glue right here on this flap and glue that down. Real simple. Not anything real big or nothing at all. But anyways, I hope y'all are not freezing. I'm cold, and it's, it's not super duper cold here. I do think it snowed in the mountains, which are just right there. They're like to the left of me. All right, I think I'm going to fold this out just so I can make sure I get it straight, because, I can do things crooked. So I'm just going to stick it down right there. Super simple. Okay, but anyways, so yeah, I think it snowed in the mountains, and it's real pretty where I'm at, because if you turn off the main road and drive down the hill to where you turn into Mom's subdivision, if you look out in front of you, you can see the mountains, and when it snows on the mountains, you've got the white-capped mountains, and then there's no snow here, so it's kind of fun. And you know what? It can stay in the mountains for all I care because I am not a fan of snow at all. Okay, let's get on with our little pocket here. So I want to put something here as the background. So I'm going to unfold this so that I don't glue them together because I would do that, not meaning to. So I'm just going to put something for the background right here. And I think I want to use like a script or a ledger or something. And I like this a lot. I like that right there. That's real pretty, ain't it? I think I got this from, I think it's from My Porch Prints. Let's see. Yeah, I think I like that. But I also like the postal marks. I kind of like both, but I think I'm going to go with the postal marks. So I'm just going to get rid of this little lip over here, the little stray piece, or, you know, from when you printed the border, whatever. Anyway, how are y'all doing today? Hope y'all are doing well. Thank y'all so much for all the well wishes about my migraine last week. I just, you know, sometimes when I have those migraines, I literally, like, I feel so dizzy and I feel completely stupid. It's like I can't think straight. And it's not pleasant, you know. I told my husband, just like, for instance, one night I was cooking dinner and I told him to tell me what he wanted. You know, because sometimes, do y'all get like that? Do y'all, like, when it's time to cook dinner, I mean, do you just get tired of deciding what to cook for dinner? Oh my goodness, that's the worst part of it. If you tell me what to go in there and cook, I'll go in there and cook it all day long. But if I got to decide what we're having for dinner, sometimes I just, you know, it don't nothing click for me. And I'm like, what in the world am I going to make for dinner? Now, I think I want to put something over the crease here just so that none of the white shows. And I think what I want to use is maybe, let's use some of this because that's, you know, it's real thin, so it's not going to add bulk to my pocket. But I think if we just put a little piece of this across here, across the seam, then it makes sure that that the white is not going to show. So let's just do this. Now, y'all, I'm in a chitter-chatter type of mood today, so we might not get a whole lot of crafting done. I might just run my mouth. But I ain't got to talk to y'all in a while. Now, see, I don't like the way that tore. Let's try again. Yeah, y'all can tell I'm feeling better, can't you? Chatty, chatty. What is it? Chatty Cathy. Now, to all of those Cathys out there, that is not me making fun of your name, I promise. I would never do that. It's just a saying. Okay. So, I'm just going to put some glue on here. I feel like I'm in slow motion, so y'all just bear with me. Let me get me a little glue page here. So, I'm just going to put some glue stick right here across both sides of that seam. We're going to put him down. So anyways, yeah, but if you tell me what to cook, I'll go in there and cook it. But I've lost my train of thought, y'all, so I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put some glue on this edge right here because it didn't get stuck down good. And then I'm going to just glue all the way down to the bottom here. But anyways, so anyway, back to the migraines making me feel stupid. Sunshine wanted, I was going to cook supper, and I told him, I said, listen, I don't feel good, and my brain just ain't clicking real good, so if there's something that you want to eat, just tell me what you want me to cook, and I'll go in there and cook it. So he did, and I forget, we had some Polish sausage and some vegetables or something, but anyway, he had said that he would like to have some rice to go with it. I said, okay, no problem. So I start cooking. Cook. Get all the dinner cooked. We sit down. We eat dinner. It was really good too, by the way. And, you know, get ready. We get our doings done in the evening time that we normally do. And we go to bed. Get up the next day. He goes to work. I went to work, which is in here in my craft room. And, okay, we need something for the background on this one. And I think I want some more, maybe we'll do this. Just something pretty like that. I like that. So let's just use that. So anyways, get up and about halfway through the day the next day, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I thought, he asked for rice and I didn't cook no rice. Totally skipped my mind. And so, and this was after lunchtime the next day. And I sent him a text message and I was like, baby, I'm so sorry. I totally didn't cook you any rice last night after you asked for it. And he sent me a text back and he said, no worries. And so he got home that evening and we were talking about it. And he said, he said it never even clicked for me either. I never even realized that I had asked for rice and you didn't make any. But anyways, migraine, that's just a migraine. It just, and I told him, I said, it just makes me feel so stupid sometimes, because like, that's not a hard thing to do, is make rice, and it's not a hard thing to remember to make rice. I mean, for God's sakes, I was just right there in the kitchen when he told me he wanted rice. I should have just pulled the rice out right then, I reckon. But anyways, he said, it never even crossed my mind that we didn't have rice on my plate. He said, so don't even worry about it. But, that's not the point. I mean, it is the point, but at the same time, the point is, you just feel like a big dum-dum when you forget simple stuff like that. So anyways, I said all that to say, little Miss Chatty here, said all that to say thank y'all for understanding. Now this pocket looks a little bit longer than that one, but that's okay. We'll work with it. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this excess because we don't need that. This might be the only thing we get made today, y'all. I'm so chatty and I'm in slow motion. Y'all just bear with me. I can't help it. But anyways, so yeah, it's funny and I laugh at it, but at the time that it happens, it can be quite frustrating for me because usually I'm Johnny on the spot and, I can multitask. I have always been an excellent multitasker. That comes from working in corporate Atlanta for years and years, fast-paced, busy, and doing 40,000 things at one time. So, I've always been good at that. I'm telling y'all, getting old is for the birds. Okay, so now we're going to put something here, and I think I want to use this. This is from Heather, Ruby and Pearl XO. This is one of her wallpaper packs, and I just think this is gorgeous. And I've been wanting to use this wallpaper forever, and I've been hoarding it, and I'm thinking, why in the world am I hoarding it? It is a digital. I can print it again, so I'm using it today. So, and I think I like this little area right here. So what I like to do when I'm doing this is I like to go ahead and put my glue on the pocket and get my image placed where I like it, and then I just kind of tear around it. That way I know that I've got the image that I wanted. I'm going to take another glue page and put it underneath this pocket so that I don't stick my pocket down to the paper that I don't want it on. Okay, so I'm just going to put glue stick on here. You can use whatever kind of glue you want. Fabri-Tac, art glitter glue, Eileen's tacky glue, Uhu glue. I wouldn't suggest like a cheap little Elmer's glue stick because a lot of times those have a tendency to let go and not. Now, do I want it to go this way? Maybe I want it to go this way. I kind of like that. You know what? We're going with it. Here we go. Sticking him down. Okay. But anyways, sometimes Elmer's glue has a tendency to kind of let go. Alright, we're going to move our glue pages. And that way I can see where I'm folding to. Because I'm just going to fold and tear around this pocket. Let's see. So I just want to get it to the very edge right there. And then, this it's real simple when you do it like this because you don't have to measure. You don't have to get your scissors out to cut. You can be lazy like me. I am going to tear this little edge off here, but I'm going to leave a little bit on the side, and I'll show you why in just a second. So I'm just going to tear this off if I can. I might have to pick it up because it ain't tearing as easy as I want it to. Okay, so I feel like I am running or talking 90 to nothing right now. Okay, so I'm just going to fold this down to the very top edge of the pocket here. And I'm going to kind of line it up over here on the side so I can try not to have a crooked pocket. And I'm just going to tear this away. Get rid of that. Now see, I've left a little extra over here, and I'm going to leave a little extra over here. So maybe like that. Don't have to be perfect. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to open this up, and I'm just going to fold these backwards, and this is going to close our pocket up. And I like to use a little bit of wet glue for this part. Just, I don't know, the Uhu glue is awesome, and it's very strong. But for some reason, I just always think the wet glue's a little stronger. I don't know if it's true or not, but, you know, it's what happens in my head. So, we're going with it. So thank y'all all so much for all the well wishes for Mom. She's doing so good. She's kind of getting back to normal. And, you know, we're still having nurses visits. But last week, the last nurse that came, which was on Friday. I think it was Friday. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I wanted to put something right here just to kind of differentiate between these two. And I think I want to use some type of book page or music. Oh, let's use music. Let me look through my scraps here and see if I got any music. There's some. I don't think I want smaller music like this. Yeah, let's use something like this. What was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Again. Squirrel. I was telling y'all about Mom's nurse visit. So Friday was the last time that he was here, and he said she was doing really good, and he thought that she might be able to go to once a week now. So for this week, we only have to see the nurse once a week. The last several weeks, actually over a month, we've had somebody in here almost every single day. So it has been so hard for me to get into the craft work room and work without interruption. So I'm going to appreciate it this week. Okay, so I think I want to tear a little bit off down here at the bottom. I don't want the extra white. So anyways, so this week the nurse comes on Wednesday. So I'm hoping, you know, that the interruptions are going to slow down a little bit for me. Okay. So, and then I'm just going to tear. I did that wrong. I didn't want to do it like that. I want to do it like this. I want to kind of tear a jagged edge here. We'll just do it from this side. You know, and it's just paper. So if you mess up, it'll be all right. And then I'm going to fold here. And I don't need a real wide piece. I could just do a little bitty piece like that. Okay. And I'm just going to tear it straight across. Because what I want to do is I'm going to tuck this down in this little pocket here. I just got to decide. Okay, I know which way I'm going to do it. Okay. So I'm going to go a little bit smaller than the width of the pocket. Just simply because I messed up. Okay, so I'm going to tear off right here. Y'all are probably going, oh my God, would you shut up? Sorry, I am just chatty today for some reason. It's because I've missed y'all, and I'm excited to get in my craft room and work without interruptions. However, I do have an interruption tomorrow, Tuesday. And you know what? It's late in the day today, so you might not see this till Tuesday. because I don't know if I'll be able to get it loaded. So I'm just going to tuck this down in this pocket right here and fold it over. But before I do, I'm just going to put a little glue on the bottom there. I don't know what I did with my glue page, so let's get another one. I'm just going to run a line of glue right there, not over the whole thing, just on the bottom of it. And I'm going to slide this in right here, just like that. And I'm going to glue it to the back of the pocket. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of wrinkle this up like that. You can tear it a little if you want to make it look old, or, you know, make it look like it's been seen better days, you know, just to give it a little age. And there we have that pocket. So I'm just going to do the same thing on this side, but I'm not going to do it on camera because I've already talked for 20 minutes. I told y'all this might be the only thing we get made, but it's okay. So I'm going to decorate. I'm going to do this pocket, and then I'm just going to put something simple and easy on the backs of these just to make it pretty. And then we'll stuff it. Okay, so I finished them off, or I finished it off. So here's the pocket on the other side. And then you open it up, and I just lined the back side with some pretty old vintage book pages, and, you know, just did kind of a little collage type thing. So let's find something to stuff in them. So I've got a little pile here of goodies. And then once we finish this, then I'm going to go, since I've probably just absolutely talked your head off, like that. We'll put those in there. Just, you know, just little scrappy tags. But anyways, I'm going to go cook supper. So, oh, I like that one in there. I love this German vintage book page. And let's go ahead and put another one of these little bird in here. That'll be pretty, like that. This is some washi tape that I'm working on for the shop. But anyways, okay, so I like that. And then let's see what it's going to look like in the journal. Here we go. Yeah, so after we do this, I'm going to go because I've got supper to cook. And I think it'll be real pretty over this page right here. So you just take it and you just kind of slide it over the top like that. How pretty is that? I love that. So that's the front and the back. And then you can move it around anywhere in the journal that you want to move it around. So, but anyways, I am cooking. I've had a roast in the crock pot all day. So I'm going to have roast and gravy and squash casserole and fried green tomatoes. Don't that sound so good? I'm hungry. So I'm going to go make me some coffee. And because I always have coffee while I'm cooking. And then we have a cup of coffee after dinner. So I'm going to make some coffee. And I'm going to cook our supper. And I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Y'all tell me in the comments below, what are y'all having for supper tonight? Hopefully it's something good. Okay, so anyways, I know we didn't get much done today. I know I said I was going to do ephemera, but, you know, Chatty Cathy here, this is what we got done. But I think it turned out super cute. So anyways, just wanted to say hi and chat with y'all for a little bit. Hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And you know what? It's kind of late in the evening now, so probably won't get this video uploaded till tomorrow, which will be Tuesday. But y'all know how to figure that all out. So anyways, I love y'all real big. Thank y'all so much for loving on us and for all your prayers for me and Mom and for Jeffro Sunshine, aka. I will talk to y'all in the next video. Big hugs.